Okay, welcome fellow collectors to another Drax Toys review. This time it's the Alien Big Chap from Hot Toys. Just got this through for my contact in Perth. Really takes care of the wrapping, which is great. Yeah, actually Aliens was on TV the other day, so I was watching that. It's pretty cool. In terms of box, it's got the outer sleeve and a plastic container there, which is pretty cool. This was made in 2009 by Hot Toys. So if I can get it off, we'll have a look at the other one. Jeez. So again, this was made and modelled by Joseph Tang, or Tang, I'm not sure, T-S-A-N-G. So it's a great model. I haven't actually opened it up yet, but it looks great just from there. In terms of packaging, they've done a good job, Hot Toys, on this one. It's a very big package. As you can see, there's information on the back there. Not too much of a spill on this one, really. Normally they have the spill and artwork on the side here, which they've left out. So I'm going to give the box I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Just because really, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Let's go 4 out of 5 because it does look great there. And the size of the box is awesome as well. So let's all open it up, have a look at the accessories. Okay, so in terms of accessories, we've got an extra pair of hands, which I think I'm going to use instead of the ones that it's got on there. These look a bit better. It's got some dodgy instructions there, just a one-pager. So in terms of Hot Toys, one thing they don't do that well are the instructions. They just look really plain and dodgy. Just somewhere where they can increase their effort, particularly as the price of these things is going up. So with this one, you've got a stand there, which is pretty cool to stand actually, and then you've got a backdrop of the Nostromo, the interior of the ship, the mining frigate that Ripley's on together with her team, Dallas and the rest. So in terms of accessories, the backdrop's great, the stand's also great, the hands, they're pretty cool. There's not much else they could have done. I mean, you know, really just these two hands. I can't see what else they could have done with with the Alien. So the backdrop's probably the inclusion there, together with the stand, and it is a wonderfully detailed stand, if you can see that. So that's pretty cool. There's nothing to hold the Alien in place, but we'll see how we go. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 in terms of accessories because I particularly like the backdrop. I'm just going to change the hands over and stick him in front of the camera and we'll go from there. Okay, there he is out of the box, and he does look awesome out of the box. You know, with his hands, the other hands I don't like, which are the original ones. He's difficult to pose. There's no stand, but I think the tail, if you get that right, you can support him. So, but a lot of detail. Joseph's done a great job again on this one. I mean, look at that. In terms of the skin and the material used here, it is a rubbery. It's a rubber, so you can see it's going to fall over, but it's a rubbery skin. That's alright. I mean, the thing that you gotta be careful there is the dust, because if dust gets on that, it's gonna be sticky. The skeleton there, which I'll do some close-ups later, it's awesome. You can actually see the eyes of the alien, which I haven't seen before, which is interesting. Must be from the human skeleton. But it looks pretty cool. Look at that. Big Chap. Now he takes out the whole squad except for Ripley, who escapes in the shuttle at the end, but still has to put up a fight. And this guy's thrown out into space. So it's interesting that he grows. I think he grows to around that size without any food, which is interesting. I think he just has some water in that room he goes into where the first guy gets killed, who's looking for the cat. But he's pretty big in size just in that area, so they must grow pretty quick. In terms of reference, it's going to be a 5 out of 5 because it's a great character reference. No question. You know, it's actually only one alien in the film, which is this one. And it's, you know, it's the centerpiece of the attraction there for the film, so that's great. In terms of likeness to the film, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 as well. I think they've done a great job. And the skin's rubbery, the hands, you know, the see-through head there as well. It's also got this switch here, which you switch on, and as you can see, this is going to fall over, but if it works, there you go. Jeez, it's wobbly. So he's going to poke at that. So that's pretty cool. In terms of value, I think it's around 250 online or just under that. I think it is good value. It's a great figure. If you're an Alien fan, I'd get it. It's an awesome addition to the display. The stand's pretty cool. You know, if you've got Ripley and the Marines as well, I guess you can put this Alien up there. It's not from Aliens as such, but it's still a great replica at a 1/6 scale as well. It's pretty huge. So I'm going to give a value probably a 4 out of 5. So it's a pretty cool figure. The ribs are great. The paint job on this is awesome. You can see there that the mouth actually extends, and they're the plastic wraps as well. So we'll close that, which snaps back in like that. The tail's great. It's a metal. There he goes. So it's a metal tail that you can use to essentially stand him up like that, like so. Yeah, he does look awesome. So overall we've got 10, 14, 18, articulation, which I forgot. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. It's not 100%, it's a bit difficult to move the hands. The hands don't go much higher than that in terms of the shoulders. If you push it, you're gonna break that. So you got to be careful there. It's an overall score of 26 out of 30, which is pretty cool. It's not a primary figure again, but in the movie, it does an excellent job. So what I want to do now is, and one of the reasons I got this guy, because I want to put him up with the power loader, which gives me another reason to bring out the power loader. Alright, there's going to be a bit of an issue, but we'll see how we go. Ripley alright? Yeah, she looks alright. So in terms of size, we'll have to move this back a bit higher. I've actually got him squatting a little bit, so you can see the size of a normal Predator there, but if I stand him up, he's actually pretty tall. So you can imagine how big the Queen is. Look at that. So that's just a standard Alien, which they kill a lot of in the second film, but in the first they haven't got the weapons, I think, and they're not trained commandos. But you can see there it's pretty cool. I'm going to display them together, and I wanted the backdrop as well. I'll probably do a standard backdrop for this figure and for the power loader, which I'll do another demo of. But thanks very much for watching again. Thanks for your comments as well. I'm keen to do a few more reviews, so a few more items are arriving shortly, so stay tuned for those. Thanks very much. Cheers.